So I watched the movie Dangerous Animals. For me personally, I wasn't a fan of this movie. The only positive about this movie is that Joel Courtney, I think he's great in the movie. Like to me, he's the character with the most personality, and I think he's just having a fun time. Like, and he seems to be better at playing these like bad guy over the top type characters. Like I thought he was great as Captain Boomerang in the first Suicide Squad movie. You know, I think that movie's horrible. He's one of the bright spots of that movie. Because I know it's like when he tries to play like the leading serious character in movies like A Good Day to Die Hard or Terminator Genesis, Kyle Reese, he's just like he's not. He never seems to really fit those characters, and I feel like for some reason like he seems to be better at playing these over the top bad guys, and I just think it looks like he's having fun in this movie. So he's the character I feel like I had the most fun with and the most personality. I don't think he's enough to really say I enjoyed this movie though, because that's really about it. Like the main girl in this movie, I guess the final girl, she's fine in this movie. Her character is just kind of like was kind of like whatever for me. Like she's serviceable, but she also didn't really stand out to me. Her character either. And then the guy that she spends the night with, who who realizes she's like missing, and he like tries to save her. His character's fine too. Like I didn't dislike either of the two characters, but they also won't memorable me either. And like one of the negatives that I have with this movie is that they try to like set up this love story where where the guy that she spent the one night with, he's like in love with her already. And I'm like, this feels like really quick, and I didn't really buy into it. I was like, okay. So that element of the story, this love story, I didn't buy into it in the movie personally. And it also gets very repetitive in the third act. Like I feel like just it's like, oh, she escapes, she's nearly gonna get out, and then he captures her again. And it felt like it got very repetitive later on in the movie, where it just felt like, okay, we're doing it, we're getting really repetitive, it's doing the same thing here, and it's just like I think you could have probably cut this movie down too personally, because the plot's not really, the plot's pretty thin, I think, and it's just the third act and like second half of the movie just got really repetitive for me personally. And overall, I just didn't find it very entertaining. Like Joel Courtney is like the only part I found entertaining, but I don't think it's really enough for me to say I enjoyed this movie. The plot's not really all that great. There's some logic choices the characters make, and the second half of the movie, I was just like, just some dumb choices. I was like, okay. So like overall, it's a movie where, I mean, when it comes to the scenes with the sharks, is that the whole thing is that the guy from Suicide Squad who played Captain Wayne, like his character, he feeds his victims to sharks because he's obsessed with sharks. I'll say the sharks look good sometimes. Other times, I think they didn't look all that great. So it's overall it's a movie I didn't really enjoy all that much. Like Joel Courtney is the best part of the movie, and I think he's really good at playing these characters like Captain Boomerang in this character where he's playing like a psychopath, and he can be and like he's really fun in those type of roles. But outside of him, there's really nothing else about this movie that that I thought was all that good or stood out to me. So for me personally, I wasn't a fan of Dangerous Animals. So that's my thoughts on Dangerous Animals. Until next time, movie fans.